Good morning, day 38. Now, I didn't do one on day 36 and day 37 because, as I said, I didn't really have anything to add some of those days, but something that did happen to me yesterday does need reporting. Now, the reason that I report these things is for three reasons. One is because I do look back on these videos and I do jog my own memory with things that I've been going through or feeling or learning. Secondly, to see a difference in me from the start to the finish, which hopefully I am seeing. And thirdly, just to sort of keep Tracy up abreast of what's going on. Now, interestingly, I had a day that went out of control. So I had my smoothie in the morning, went out, and actually didn't end up getting back in until 4 o'clock, by which time I had missed my lunch. Now, as we know, if I miss a meal, I go into sort of panic mode. And I tried not to panic. I tried to rationalise, as I said on many occasions. Clearly I'm not going to die of any sort of malnutrition, but I did go into this sort of panic mode. And I came home and I thought, right, what shall I do? So, I had run out of protein powder actually. My last protein powder had been that morning. And I am waiting for a delivery, so it is on order. Now, I suppose in theory, I should have then had a smoothie, which would have then tied me over until about, say, 6:30, when I could have had an early dinner. But I didn't. I cooked my dinner then, and it was a salmon salad, actually. So I cooked my dinner and ate it at about 5 o'clock, and it was delicious, and it was lovely, and I felt completely comfortable, great. But about 9 o'clock, when I was watching telly in the evening, I got a sort of pang of hunger. And had I had my protein with me or available, I would then have been able to have made myself a protein shake, which I'm sure would have satisfied my slightly sweet craving, and it would have certainly satisfied my hunger. But I hadn't got it. And I combed the cupboards. Now, luckily, there was not one thing in my cupboards that could have been grazed on, unless I'd probably wanted some seeds, which didn't. But there was nothing that could be grazed on. So I had a pint of water and went back and sat down on my sofa. And we're not a family at all that eats, apart from our Sunday night smorgasbord, we're not a family that eats in front of the telly. You will never, ever find any of us sitting grazing in the evenings in front of the television. None of these bags of crisps that you see on Gogglebox or any of that. But I was genuinely hungry and genuinely wanted something sweet. Anyway, just in case I'd missed something, hoping to find, I don't know, a dime bar or something in the cupboard, I then recombed the kitchen cupboards, couldn't find anything, had another pint of water, and then thought, oh, sod this, I'm going to bed. So it works. Tracy, if I don't have it in my fridge, I don't have it in my cupboard. I can't eat it. It's so true. Because no matter how focused I am, I think if there had been something in those cupboards, anything, I think I probably would have eaten it. So that would have taken a lot of strength, wouldn't it, had it been there, not to have eaten it. As it was, I didn't have the option because it wasn't there. So, Tracy's right. If you don't buy it, it's not in your cupboard, you can't eat it. How bloody true. And I proved that to myself as well. Anyway, so today is day 38, I think. Final weigh-in is on Sunday. Up, crack of dawn this morning, out with that dog. Oh, he's just so much fun to walk at this time of the year. He really is. I looked at the field this morning and I thought, God, try and capture this, because in the middle of December, when you're out here and it's pouring rain and a howling hoolie and freezing cold, actually, you're going to want to remember those summer sunny mornings. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I'm having lunch at Sally's today, so she's going to do me salad. She's brilliant. She does all the sort of things that, that are good for me, so that's brilliant. And then tonight, I'm working straight through the evening, so I'm hoping my protein comes, because I can have a shake then, or smoothie this evening. And Tracy's got me a new ingredient for my smoothie, which I shall explain to you tomorrow, because I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, see you tomorrow.